I'd like to speak to you for a few minutes about emergencies in the home and disaster preparedness. Disasters can happen anytime, anywhere, and you may not have much time to react. You may have to evacuate your home at a moment's notice, or you may have to stay inside your home for days at a time without gas, electric, or water. You need to be prepared and have a plan. One of the most likely emergencies that may occur in your home is a fire. You should have working smoke detectors on every level of your home and in every bedroom. You should test these smoke detectors regularly and change the batteries twice a year. You should also have a fire escape plan, and all family members should be familiar with that plan. That plan should have 2 ways out of your home and should also have 2 meeting places outside your home for family members to gather. Part of your fire escape plan may be a fire escape ladder. The ladder would be extended outside the window at the time of a fire to allow safe exit to the ground. Also in your home, you should have a fire extinguisher, normally located in the kitchen area. This is where most small fires occur. To use that fire extinguisher, you should be familiar with it and comfortable, and only use it on small fires. And you should never use a fire extinguisher until 911 has been called and the fire department is responding. Some items that you should keep in a disaster preparedness kit are a radio, battery operated, so you may hear emergency messages broadcast throughout an emergency. You should also have working flashlights on hand. Those flashlights should be tested regularly and keep a full supply of batteries. Candles are very dangerous and should not be used for light during an emergency. You should have a change of clothes in case you have to evacuate your home to another area. You should also have a blanket available, one for each member of the household. Another item is water. It is recommended that you have 1 gallon of water per person per day for a minimum of 3 to 5 days. You should also have non-perishable canned foods available in the home, again, to last for a period of 3 to 7 days. Another part of your kit should be hygiene items. Toothpaste, toothbrush, moist wipes, toilet paper, and a first aid kit are just some of the items you may include. And any other special needs items if there are elderly or young children in the household. And it would be advisable for your family members to go through a basic first aid course and learn CPR in case an emergency arises. And other items that can be in your emergency preparedness kit are cell phone, spare keys to your home and vehicles, cash, and a signaling device such as a whistle. If you wear glasses, you should have a spare set of glasses or contact solution if you wear contact lenses. You should also have a watertight container for important personal and home documents, such as your birth certificate or insurance policies. And lastly, you should have some entertainment items to keep everyone occupied if the duration of the evacuation is long. You should post some emergency phone numbers in your home so that everyone knows what those numbers are for police, fire, EMS, the hospital, close relatives, and poison control. Responsible family members should know how and when to properly shut off utilities, such as gas, electric, and water. Remember, only a trained professional will be able to turn your gas back on. You should also have an out-of-town family contact, someone not involved with the disaster that you can tell where you're going and what you're doing. So when it comes time to look for you, someone knows where you are. You've been given a very brief overview of disaster preparedness today. Please visit plainsboropolice.com or call the Plainsboro Police Department at 609-799-2333 for additional information. And remember, have a plan and be prepared.
I'm here to talk to you today about the Plainsboro on Watch program. Plainsboro on Watch is an updated, innovative, modern approach to the Neighborhood Watch program, with a focus on communication and information sharing that is second to none. After many years of running the Neighborhood Watch, we found that there's little interaction and participation with members who quickly lost interest in the program due to lack of communication and involvement. In seeking out a solution to this, we decided to update the Neighborhood Watch and bring it into the cyberspace. Now members never need to leave their house to be part of the Watch. They can be members right from their computers. Of course, we'd love to have people attend our meetings and training seminars, but this is no longer a requirement to be part of this fantastic program. Members can choose to opt in for exclusive information in regards to police department news releases, emergency traffic information, and other newsworthy items broadcast through our emergency and information sharing email network. Members can also opt in to be notified via cell text message. Members are also able to read online press releases from the police department and share ideas, concerns, opinions, and sharing conversations with other members via the exclusive Plainsboro on Watch Members Forum. Join today by going to PlainsboroOnWatch.com and become an active member of Plainsboro's Community Watch program. Plainsboro on Watch, Homeland Security in your neighborhood. Do you want me to do that? In your neighborhood.
I'd like to talk to you for a moment about travel safety. The first thing you want to do before you leave your house on vacation or a business trip is to stop all mail and newspaper delivery. The second thing you want to do is come to the police department. We have a service available called the Vacant House Check. You come to the police department, you request the Vacant House Check form, you fill it out with the times and dates that you're going to be away from your home, and the police will come and check on your house during that period. If you're traveling by plane, there's several things that you'd want to do. The first thing I suggest is going to the Transportation Security Administration website. That's tsa.gov. They have an abundant amount of information to help keep your travel safe and expedient while you're at the airport. When on a domestic flight, when reporting to the airport, you're going to need a government-issued ID such as a driver's license and your boarding pass. Keep this information with you at all times. If you're traveling internationally, you're going to need a passport and your boarding pass with you. Keep that also with you at all times. Remember that you're going to need your passport to travel now to Mexico, Canada, and the Caribbean. When traveling by bus, ship, or train, remember to keep your identification with you and to arrive early. When staying in a hotel, use the safes provided by the hotel either in your room or at the front desk. Do not leave your itinerary lying around. Do not leave your personal information lying around. Do not give your social security number to anyone, especially in a foreign country. Do not travel to unsafe areas. Only use tour guides that are approved by your travel agent, AAA, or mobile, or other such agencies. When traveling long distances by car, check that your engine is running properly. Check tire pressure and all fluid levels. Give travel itinerary or intended route to a friend or family member. Keep a cell phone charger in your car. Keep a flashlight as well as a toolkit in your vehicle. Keep a first aid kit in your vehicle. Do not keep valuables exposed within the passenger compartment, such as money, laptops, cameras, navigation devices, or video games. Have a great trip, and always remember to be safe.
Hello, my name is John Bresnan. I'm a patrolman with the Plainsboro Township Police. I work in the Traffic Safety Bureau. Here today to talk to you a little bit about bike safety during the summer months. We recommend that everyone in the township wears a helmet when biking, but especially those under the age of 17. The law requires that everyone under that age, male, female, be wearing a helmet anytime that they are riding a bike, rollerblading, or skateboarding. They are required to have a helmet. Firmly placed on the head, no more than an inch above the eyebrows. Straps fastened so that only maybe one or the two fingers, like so, can fit underneath for comfort. We require a white light in the front. This has to be illuminating so that people can see it coming forward. We also require a red light in the back. Again, this must be illuminated, either battery, solar powered, whichever the operator of the bike prefers. The white light should be mounted on the front with no obstructions of other things such as your gears, any timing devices or mileage counters you have. The red light should be mounted to the back here. Again, clearly mounted so that operators of motor vehicles can see a bicyclist at night. This light should be mounted again with no obstructions to the beam so that people are able to see you. This year we have received a bicycle safety grant, and with some of that money we are registering bikes in the township during the month of July. The second and fourth Tuesday, July 10th and July 24th, we'll be registering bikes here at the police department between the hours of 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Owners, parents, children are all welcome to attend. You will be receiving free lights for all registered bikes. Anyone seeking more information on bicycle safety can call the police department at 609-799-2333 and either ask for the Core Division or Traffic Safety Bureau. We want everyone in the township to enjoy riding bikes. It should be a safe and fun activity, and we want you to do it as safe as possible with the requirements of the law and also the township. Thank you.
I'm here to talk to you today about internet safety for parents. As our children's primary teachers, it's our responsibility to ensure they are safe on the internet. Many parents feel that they need a great knowledge of the internet in order to keep their children safe, and that's not true. What you need is basic common sense. We should be familiar with the internet because even if we don't have a computer at home, our children have access to computers at school, at their friend's house, or even at the public library. We should be sure to keep our computers at home in open places, such as the living room, and not in the child's bedroom. Less privacy means more secure on the internet. We should also have an agreement with our children for the hours that they can use the computer and the sites they can and cannot use. We have to be sure to guide our children online. Look at the websites that your children visit by going to the web history. Make sure that you have software that monitors and filters out inappropriate material. Make sure that your children are using appropriate search engines, such as Yahooligans, which is designed for children. Design a folder that has specific sites that your children can visit, and it's for them. They can open up that folder and go to those sites anytime. Also, teach your children never to share information over the internet. They shouldn't be sharing your name or anybody in your family's name, address, date of birth, social security number, and credit card numbers. Ensure that they know that when they speak to people online, they know who they are, because strangers lurk everywhere. You wouldn't take your children to New York City and drop them off at a corner unsupervised, and you shouldn't do it on the internet.
I'd like to talk to you for a moment about identity theft. Identity theft occurs when someone takes your personal information and uses it to access your banking or checking accounts or opens an account in your name without your permission. Identity theft is harmful to you because it can damage your credit rating, it can prevent you from getting future credit, and it can take years to clear. Identity theft can occur when your wallet or purse is lost or stolen, but there are other ways in which it happens. Sometimes people go through your trash looking for documents that have personal information. That's known as dumpster diving. Other times, they'll send emails requesting personal information while imitating an organization that you do business with. They may ask for your name, your birth date, your social security number, or they may ask for account numbers and passwords. This is known as phishing. There are some ways you can protect yourself though. The first and most important is to buy a shredder. All documents should be shredded before they're placed out for recycle or trash. There are two types of shredders. A slice shredder cuts your document into ribbons, while a crosscut shredder turns it to confetti. Crosscut is more secure. You should also have a secure place for your financial information, but it should be accessible in case you need it. You should contact your bank or credit card company immediately if you find fraudulent charges. Whenever answering emails for information, if you're not absolutely positively sure of the sender, you should contact the business by phone and provide that information over the phone if it's necessary. You should also know to whom you're releasing information and why they need it. And finally, you should get a copy of your credit report once a year. New Jersey law provides all residents the right to get one free credit report per year from each of the credit reporting agencies. I hope you find these tips for protecting your identity helpful.